Prepare to engage like never before. Our latest updates at your door. With this release we're taking aim at new frontiers. Are we insane? Those of you craving more PvE encounters, or seeking the limits of engineering prowess, pick up your tools, there's work to be done. This new contact updates upon us, have fun. New ProtoTech bugs are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC. Stay tuned for the future, there's much more to come. We're keen to improve things, this battle ain't won. The factor more ruthless with advancement in tech. Go unprepared or you'll just be a wreck. For building there's lots of new blocks, new technologies and secret unlocks. Encounters are random and strewn on the map. Just don't expect them to fall in your lap. New ProtoTech blocks are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC.
Well, boys and girls, space engineers, today on this beautiful, gorgeous, clear Titan day, we're going to go out there and we are going to work on the ice drill, the drill for ice. So man, it's dusty in here. We're going to work on a drill for ice so that we can fill up all the hydrogen tanks down here and the ice tanks that we have. So that when we come back here, we can refuel the Ukumachi. Oh yeah, wow, I totally forgot. Welcome back to another episode of ProtoTech Quest. Yay! I wonder what other kind of emojis we can use while we're here. Yeah, that's normal. I mean, I haven't pulled the tool out yet, so you know this is the chance, right? Yep. Yeah. How about this one? Yeah. Dancing. Okay. All right. Enough stupidity. So, I have doors here. Do I? Yeah, I have a door here. Do I have another door? No. I have one door. Okay, so this whole space is the airlock. Okay, so you need your own source of oxygen in here. Probably you do too. We can solve that. Okay. So up here is where we're going to exit the tunnel system. This tunnel system airlock. We've got doors here. I mean, so this is capable of being an airlock down here. I think it's airtight. And then we're going to come up here and build a little, we're going to build a platform so that we can platform. We're going to build a control station for the ice drill. So what do we have on hand? Not enough stuff. So I'm just going to lay out a basic platform here and put an airlock in. So there'll be a little like atrium-ish space here. Atrium? I don't know. There'll be a little space here where we're going to have like a airlock. come up here, we have an armory. We're going to have the actual door for the airlock here. At some point, we need to bring oxygen up here. So we have a conveyor line that runs there, straight down through here. Well, that would be a great place to bring it up then. So, whoops. So, right here, supposedly. I'd like to have a window right here, so that's kind of a pain. So I'm gonna pull this around like this and go up. That's gonna give me the options that I wanted to have here. So let's, so I can put an air vent here. Full block air vent. Here we can also have an air vent. So I don't want to, I just want to have a view, right? I want to be able to see out here, see all this. I don't want to keep putting all these blocks in here. So if I run my conveyor line over the top, we can put those other things over here. So this would be a good place for cargo access because I can reach it from both the inside and outside of the airlock. So that's pretty awesome. I almost want this to come out at an angle.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do with it.
So this is my basic layout. I'm going to weld all this stuff up. This is where I'm going to put the command seat out here. Should be a good view what you're doing. And then back here we have the airlock. Takes us downstairs. So I'm going to get welding. I want this to be pretty cool. I want this to look really neat, but I also want it to look like, I don't want to spend a ton of time here. I've been quite enjoying this playthrough. I did Far From Home, and it's a hard one to do for your first Space Engineer series because you don't, like, you're trying to learn how to do all the video making stuff and talk about a build and do all those kinds of things. And the Reapers are just constantly like messing with you and giving you a hard time. And so it's hard to finish things. It's hard to say, yeah, I'm going to build this, and then you just don't because you couldn't. And also, like, I mean, you notice this episode, I'm like, we're going to do this one thing. Instead of all the things I'm excited about and need to be done, we're just going to do this one thing and we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get it all done and that'll be that. Or maybe we'll get it done and there'll be more time. I don't know. We'll see. Might make this a little more bulbous out here. I'm not super digging this. That looks pretty darn good. This might be kind of neat to pull this into a central pillar. think I'm saying the words correctly.
Energy critical.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Yeah, that's pretty neat shape. Let's do that.
No energy.
Handy dandy refill station. One of the things I like to do, little, I don't know, tricks I like to do for insetting lights is to just half blocks here. It's half passageway blocks, and then above this you can put a inset light. If you have the right things. Oh, there we go. Put the inset light there. That is super neat. I'm having a hard time talking about this build. I don't really know how to talk about it, I guess. It's an interesting build. So I'm sorry that I'm doing a very bad job of talking about it. This is the kind of place where you could put something in the middle. I could put a column here. It's kind of a lot. Put a pillar here like that. Okay, it'd be nice if this was not... It'd be nice if the ceiling was interesting. Let's just put it that way. It'd be nice if the ceiling was interesting. Can we accomplish that? I don't know, maybe. I don't usually build things on an offset like this, so it's, this is nice. This is really interesting. I've never built a ceiling like this before, but I'm very happy about it. Yeah, this is really coming out well. And then I can put a light in here. I can put the light in here shining up. Ooh, that'll be fun.
Energy critical.
Oh, no, I can't because I have to put that there to do that. So let's put the light in. Yeah. And then that. I'm having a really good time with this. I don't know how to talk to you about it, but I'm having a great time. I do like building buildings. It's kind of like, I don't know, setting up model trains. So if you're not into that, well, and I'm not, but you know, a lot of people who play space engineers, I think, are. So I don't know. Nice if we had be nice if we had a survival kit around here somewhere, because I'm like getting hurt and there's no place here to fix myself. Maybe we need something out here. Yeah, maybe we need something out here. We have to be coming out here and messing around with the drilling. Things are going to be dangerous, so this is a good place to put a survival kit out here. Respawn right next to where you die. This will be great. But more importantly, it's going to allow me to get healed right around here from just running out of energy, basically. Okay. Yay, we can fix ourselves. We have cargo access out here now. This is great. Things are going really well. Not the most excited that this is square here, but I guess these are square too now that I see this. So this is actually going to work out great. We're going to have an overhang. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so I feel like I've gotten to the next stage in this build. And I probably should have... Probably I should have been on the ball and taken some footage of this, laying it out so that I could not have to try and fail at talking to you about it, which is pretty much what I did. So I'm going to build a roof on here, but before I do all that, I'm going to weld all this up. So I'm going to set the other camera up, and I'm going to come back with a montage of some kind. Montage? Fast forward sequence? Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on. I am pretty pleased with this. I need to do some more stuff with like the neons, but this thing looks great to me. There's a couple little things I could do or could have done where the main body joins into... Maybe I should do that. I do like to kind of tidy things up if I can, make things look more symmetrical. Do like that. It's good stuff. Yeah, that looks better. Not exactly perfect, whatever that means, but it looks better. Okay. So I tidied up the lights and whatnot around the... I tidied up the lights. So I changed the colors and I extended the neons and I changed these lights to be pretty much the color of this light, mostly, so that when it's nighttime, these will actually look like they illuminate. That's the goal with that. And here I need to lay out... I just need to add some more pipes for the moment. This... I don't even know how many blocks I have. Let's see.
Energy critical.
This drill has to deal with the curvature of the planet a little bit. I mean, I know it looks flat, but it's not. So it has to be able to go down. what do we have? That's 4 blocks. So I don't need it to be that tall. I need it to be... I don't need to be that tall. What if it's this tall? Okay, so the deal with this drill is that it's going to have a drill head on the end of a piston. And the drills need to hang over top of the ice, but be pushed in. And it needs to be close, because as we get farther away, we'll need to go deeper. And we'd like to get the full length of piston out of it. So I think I can go 1 block lower. So I'm going to put, well, I don't know, let's see. Let's make sure. We're going to put a rotor on here. This isn't the actual drill, I'm just determining the height of the drill head. This might be perfect, or about as perfect as I'm going to get anyways. So we had the medium head, we had a conveyor, and then we add a drill. What does this get us? Three blocks of depth. Maybe I want to put 2 pistons pushing down just... We're going with 1. I'm just going to go with 1 piston down. So this is the height that I want things to be. So if this is the height that I want things to be, then these need to be conveyor tubes. Okay, so here's the idea that I have for this drill. It's gonna be pretty simple, hopefully. Have a rotor here. We're gonna have, I don't know, 8 of these. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 7 blocks in the middle because that's where the drill's going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, okay. And then down here we have another rotor. Down here up again. And then there's another rotor. And we just repeat this for as many lengths as we want to. And at the end, we're going to put the actual drill. So I'm going to make a few more of these pieces and put the drill on. So I'm going to lay this out. Come back. which is what's turning now? Is it you? Nope. It's you. It's you? Yeah, it's you. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. So, the way I like to build this drill head, these drill heads, you need to have a spacer here to make sure that the drill action doesn't affect the area effect of a drill, doesn't come back far enough to affect the rotor. So I need that one space for that. If you're doing removal, you need more space than that, but we're not doing removal. Then we need to add 3 spacers in here between the drills. 1, 2, 3. That's the maximum you can have and not leave artifacts. This is just very standard, for me anyways, drill head. You see how it goes underneath the lowest part of the arm, so we don't have to worry about drilling the arm ever, so that's nice. Removes some of the operator error, yeah, which is pretty helpful considering most of the error that happens is operator error. Okay, 7 drills. That's pretty good. Gonna put a light on it. I put the lights on the top of the drills and not the sides, because the sides tend to scrape the holes. Little light so we can see what we're doing at night. I mean, this is pretty much it. Don't need this stuff. Let's get rid of this. And we got power from there, but we need to get this connected the rest of the way. Okay, so I'm going to weld all this up, and we're going to set the drill up and see if it works before we make it look prettier. I do not like welding things by hand. But I thought maybe it would be faster or in some ways simpler, because sometimes simpler is better even if it is more grindy, just because you can sort of go and act immediately instead of having to think about things. Like, you could very easily argue that I should be trying to do this with Weld and Rekka, but I'm really nervous that it can't fly in this atmosphere, and if I try, then I might have to fix that. I'd rather not do any of that, so...
No energy.
Well, that fixes that problem, doesn't it? Or a little clone. Little poor clone. Killed by my... whatever. whatever, carelessness.
Booting up the thruster, systems all online. Metal bird breaks orbit, leaving dust behind. Blueprints in his visor, Weldon dreams from soul. He's a one-man faction, this vacuum's his home. Wire spark and drills ignite. Asteroid shimmer in the night. From planet to sector, the legend grows. Cosmic donuts on the go. Stars and steel forge the sky. Building on worlds where others die. Mining deep for riches unknown. Tech and power to call his own. He's fighting through the great unknown. Cosmic Donut, claim your throne. He seeks old signals, ghosts in code, finds lost ships in overload. Salvage turn to boorish might, upgrade thrusters, prep for flight. Enemies lurk in the blackened night, pirates, drones, they all attack. But he's got the skill, building defenses to turn the tide. This donut's got an iron will to survive. Stars and steel forge the sky. Building on worlds where others die. Mining deep for riches unknown. Tech and power to call his own. He's fighting through the great unknown. Cosmic Donut, claim your throne. Galaxies wide, systems fall. But he answers every call. Blocks and beams light the way.
Okay, so now that I have built all of it, I need to label all of the rotors. So let's work on that. I got everything labeled, so I'm going to come up here and set the actual drill controls up. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, I still have to label the, darn it. I gotta label the, drills. I'm so excited about this view. This is just nuts. I just love this. This is so freaking awesome. Yeah, this is the friggin' bomb. So I would like to test this out. Oh, man. Look how fast that's going. That's a little crazy. Wow. We're going to go all the way to our maximum extent. That's what we're going to try and do. Let's turn on the next rotor. Okay, now we need to work on one of these other ones. Yeah, let's work on this one. Wow, I don't know if we're going to get any of the ice way the heck out here. Guess we'll have to see how it goes. So that's the planet curvature coming into play there. Okay. Drills on. Rotation on. Oh, the drills are damaging themselves. Something's being damaged. It looks like something's being damaged. I guess we'll just turn it on and see what happens, because if it is going to damage it, I've got to fix it. So let's just turn it on and see what it does. Does look like it's damaging itself. Oh, it's damaging the light. That's what it's... Is it damaging the light? What would it be damaging? Oh, it's damaging the rotor. Yeah, it's damaging the rotor. Okay. So this is damaging this. Maybe I need to extend it. Maybe that'll do it. It's pretty close. Oh man, I almost blew it up. Man. Alright. Okay, that's good. So let's go back and do our first drill. This is so exciting! Drills on. Systems reverse. Yeah, it's about halfway and we still haven't gotten any of the ice yet. I'm gonna have to put 2 pistons on here like I originally didn't want to. Okay, so the drill is working. Ice has entered the system. And we have a problem. Which is that the curvature of the planet has prevented us from being able to get all the ice. As we go out here, we won't be able to get it. So it'd be great if we could add another piston here, which we can. So we're going to do that. So because there was 2 grids, it snapped the smaller grid to the bigger grid. That was interesting. Let's see, can we put that mag plate on here now? It says it's unlocked, but I bet if it was here, it could lock. Really? Okay. So supposedly, I can cut this off.
Inventory full.
Wow, crazy weather transitions. Now we need 2 merge blocks. I'm going to merge the piston head to the piston here. So let's get 2 merge blocks. Okay, well, probably we don't need those 3 plates. So, need to make sure we get this on the piston head. And then this will go here. Now, if I turn this off, it won't automatically cause me a bunch of problems as I try and rotate these into position. So, that's fairly decent. So if we extend this piston, whatever, 2.25 meters. And then we turn this on. Okay. Success. Okay, well, awesome sauce.
Inventory full.
This is so cool. Let's get this set up and try and run it again. Let's get this show on the road. Oh wow, look at all the ice we have already. That's great. How are our tanks doing? Almost completely non-full? Probably. Did I even label them? No. Just slowly filming. Okay, so we've been drilling a little bit, and I've been looking at the tanks. The tanks here are not, they're not filling very quickly. It's going to be days before they're full. So I'm going to turn on the Ukamachi's O2 generators. So now that the Ukamachi's generators are on, full in 10 hours. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add some more O2 gens onto this base here so that it generates the hydrogen faster. Although this is also filling probably the Ukamachi's tanks, so Ukamachi's, yeah, it's also filling the Ukamachi's tanks, so there's that. So we're getting everything filled right now. Okay, well, let's go take a look at how the drill has been doing. Okay, yeah, so that was required to get down through all the ice, which we did. We didn't get every scrap we could have gotten here, but we're doing good. One of these days, I'd like to make a hydrogen production facility on an ice asteroid. I have never done that. I've actually never really made a hydrogen production facility before, which may sound a little strange, but no, that's not true. I did one with a different playthrough with Mozo. And actually, the drill setup was very similar to this, so. Okay, well, I'm going to do a bunch of drilling, and I've been playing for a very long time. It's unconscionable, I think. So I'm going to sit here and monitor the mine and take a break. Okay, alright. At this point, we have about 4.5, 5 of the ice containers full. The Ukamachi's O2 gens have been running full out processing. And there's a lot more drilling to go. So I'm just gonna go take a break and do the edit. And we'll see where we're at. I almost wish I'd made this even longer. I mean, I had this weird idea that what I did make would let me get like all the rotors. I thought maybe I'd get out to here with it. I just was like, yeah, it'll be that big. It's not. It's just this area right here. So we're just gonna ruin the view from these quarters. We're just gonna tear all that up. But that's okay. I don't feel like rebuilding this, like adding more. I don't feel like adding more rotors. We're just going to see what we can get out of this, and we'll see what we find, you know, in salvage. Because a lot of the O2 we have now did come from salvage. I mean, I had to add these extra tanks on here just for that. So. We're going to get back to the rest of this stuff. Some fun projects going on right now. So much good stuff. So I'm going to do the edit, and we'll see where we're at. I definitely have a bunch of little detail-y things to take care of about setting this drill up. Like I have to build out this a little bit, and I'd like to make some catwalks and maybe some stairs, that kind of stuff. So So I'm gonna go do that edit and we'll see.